Hello guys, it's John. So today we're doing another Beyblade unboxing. So we have WizardRod 5-70 disc ball, the last of the UX bays for today. This one's just a booster, so yeah, nothing, well, no launcher or anything, but yeah, there it is. Got multi up there, parts. Let me go ahead and open this. There's the code, alright. I will cut the video to take these out of the plastic, but just want to show what the contents looks like. There is the instructions, cool, and there's the bay. Alright, let's go ahead and just get that out and dealt with. Alright, everything out of the package and whatnot, so just go part by part here. First up we have disc ball. This is the new bits here, and it's definitely a pretty unique bit. I thought it was smaller than ball, but I don't think it is. They look fairly close to me. I think they're about the same. This one might be slightly different, but yeah, it's pretty similar, I would say. So yeah. So you're still kind of getting that same ball effect, but now you have this extra disc here. What this should do is it should help with stamina. If you're tilting over, it should help to keep you upright. Will this work properly? Time will tell. I'm a little bit worried about this thing. It does feel kind of flimsy, I feel like. I'm a little bit worried about that. Like, if it gets hit hard and, like, really hits into the stadium, I'm worried about this breaking. There is support here with these 4, like, plastic pieces, but I don't know if that's really enough. A little concerned about that, honestly. I don't battle personally, but yeah, I wonder if these will be a problematic part. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. Looks cool. I like the idea. Once we get like left spins and stuff, this will be a this will be probably quite a part once we have opposite spin matchups. But yeah. Anyway, so looks cool. I like the idea behind it. Just a little bit worried about the durability on this one. Moving on to the ratchet 570. 5-side ratchet. We've seen that before. 70 height. We just saw it with Hell's Hammer. Really, really nice ratchet. I like the color on this one. Kind of a translucent yellow, darker yellow on the outside as well. And this one, this is kind of a pale yellow. I didn't mention that, but yeah. Like this ratchet color a lot. I don't know, just like the yellow and yellow, slightly different shades, but all just translucent. It looks cool to me. And again, 70 height, just very glad to have more heights than just 60 and 80. Hopefully we get a 4th height soon. I know it's a little bit weird to ask for a 4th height right after getting a 3rd height for the first time in months, but at the same time, we just need more heights, so hopefully, maybe like the July starter at least would have one. Don't know. Anyway, moving on to the blade. WizardRod. So WizardRod is very interesting. You have this like really pale yellow underneath, and then of course like the little bit darker translucent yellow on top, but yeah. Being a UX bay, there's a few different things to note about this one. First up, the gear chip is of course locked in place, does not move. Also, there is no gear chip cover. The prongs on the outside here are plastic rather than metal, and also, yeah, it's meant to be for metal, like outward weight distribution. All the metal is kind of centered outside. And of course, being a UX blade is meant to be more unique. This one's just very, very stamina heavy. This blade in particular is actually a bit larger than average. The diameter, you can just kind of tell, like in hand, it's a larger blade than normal. And of course, having the metal very much centered on the outside should make this thing a pretty astound type. It's also very round, and yeah, it just has good metal distribution in general, very even. Combining that with something like disc ball, this thing, I think in stock might be a really crazy stamina type, honestly. So yeah, very, very large. Let me grab the Wizard Arrow blade just for a size comparison. So you can kind of just tell, like, I'll put them directly next to each other. You could just kind of tell WizardRod is larger. Trying to hold them as even as I can. You could see that, I think. WizardRod's definitely a bigger bay between the two, so very interesting, honestly. Next up, let's go and do the weight now. that set correctly. There we go. Disc ball. If that would stop, it is 3.25 grams. I think that's the heaviest bit, which makes sense. It's the only one with like a separate gimmick. We got 570, 6.27, fairly normal, I think. And then the blade feels actually pretty heavy. Is it heavy? Yeah, it is. Okay, 35.33. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a very heavy blade, a 35.35, around there. That's very heavy for a stamina type. That's like it's not quite like Phoenix Wing level or anything, or like Cobalt Drake level, but that is heavier than most other blades. I think it's the third heaviest, unless maybe, was Drawn Buster heavier? I don't know. Either Drawn Buster or WizardRod are probably fourth, and I don't know how to feel about that with a stamina type being that much higher. I kind of felt like that should have been a little lower. Kind of worried about power creep now with that. I mean, that's a very, very high weight for a stamina type this early on, I think. So, one-off case could be, I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Full combo, though. Let's check out the weight of that. Yeah, 45.32. That's a pretty heavy bay right there. I mean, also you got the disc ball being a little bit heavier, so... interesting for sure. Was not expecting it to be that heavy, but alright. Anyway, putting this bay together as my lighting fixes itself. Okay, the ratchet is on. Disc ball also on. Looks like this. Put together. Very cool looking bay. I like disc ball because it just adds more to the bay. This might interfere with the extreme light and its ability to use it, but at the same time, like, that's fine. It's not really going to be using it much anyway, so who cares? But yeah, just cool to see kind of just something else going on with the bay aside from blade, ratchet, the bit being small. The bit now has like this extra part. It's cool. Also being a UX bay, the bit does turn. It's actually a lot smoother as well. Burst resistance should be worse on it. Obviously, you don't have the extra burst resistance on the bit especially, but yeah. This does spin, but the gear chip does not spin, as I mentioned, so you can kind of see me doing both there, spinning it, and this does not spin. That's WizardRod, though. Cool bay. Comparing it to Wizard Arrow properly this time. Both look very cool. And I still like the blade on this one better. I kind of like Wizard Arrow's blade a lot, but yeah, WizardRod's really cool. Like it more than I expected, to be honest. Especially from this view. I think I like it more from like the side and underneath view, but yeah. Wizard Arrow versus WizardRod. Very, very interesting couple bays, honestly. But yeah, there's WizardRod. Very cool bay. The first UX stamina type as well, so that's neat, I guess. But yeah. That's basically everything I want to talk about. A very interesting bay. Curious about the weight and durability of the bit as well, but yeah, still very cool. Also, that does conclude my whole UX day. I know I've been putting out a lot of videos today and even the past couple days, so should be back to normal from now on, but yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to do all these, and yeah, WizardRod, really, really cool bay. Just some questions about it, but we'll figure it out over time. Also, in the coming days, I don't know when, might be a couple weeks, who knows, I will do a kind of UX first impressions video where I just talk about, my thoughts on UX in the first kind of wave of it. Do want to collect my thoughts a little bit more first, but yeah, that will be very soon. So anyways, that's all for this video though, so I guess stay tuned for that whenever it comes out and just other stuff on the channel, but yeah. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.